Good day to you and welcome here in this space at the Sunny Yoga Flow online studio. I'm Helga, your instructor, and today's class is focused on you feeling the sensations in your body as you move on the mat. We're going to be starting standing in the middle of the mat, anchoring through both feet and taking the hands in prayer. And then we're going to be releasing the hands, let them just fall alongside your body. And start to sway side to side, focusing on the arms, letting the arms just sort of fly left to right. And notice how your body perhaps wants to move. Do you want to take small movements or quite big circles? Move in whatever way feels good to you. Just moving side to side with the arms, perhaps bending the knees and taking the full body into this movement. Breathing nicely as you move here. And come back to your standing position now and walk to the front of the mat. Fold over, fold forward, and just let your arms and head hang and sway gently side to side here, letting your head be heavy, bending the knees. Slowly come up to standing. Now start to move your shoulders, one shoulder to the front and then back, taking circular movements with the shoulders one after the other. And back to center. Interlace your fingers and push forward, rounding the back. Inhale. Exhale, open chest. Inhale, push forward. And exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, round your back. Exhale, open your heart space. Inhale, push forward. And exhale, bend your back. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And taking your hands back in prayer, anchor through right foot. Lift your left foot off the mat. And start to move that leg that's up in the air in whatever way feels good to you. What do you want to move? Maybe your ankle or knee, or maybe even the hip. Kicking that leg back and forth for circular motions. Place the foot back down and lift your right foot off the mat. And we're going to be doing the same thing. Listen to what your body wants you to do here in this balancing pose with the right foot lifted off the ground. What part wants to be moved? Let it flow. Place the foot back down on the mat. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. And exhale, come down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step into plank. Rock back and forth in your plank a little bit. And then lift your right foot off the ground. Oh, how does that feel? And place it back down and lift your left foot off the ground for a second and place it back down. Push into down dog. Now in your down dog, I want you to walk your feet all the way over to your right and then all the way over to the left, really finding a lot of space here in the down dog. And then legs back to center, and you might want to bend your knees really low towards the ground and then lengthen through the legs. Take any movement as you walk your dog that feel spacious to you. Now place your right foot front of the mat into lizard, so your right foot is out on the right side of the mat. And in lizard, you can rock a little bit here, back and forth, if that feels good. Breathing into the hip. Now take a big, nice inhale. Prepare to twist as you lift your right arm all the way up to sky. Place the hand back down. And find your plank. Knees come down on the ground and then the whole body lowers down. Lifting through Sphinx pose, forearms on the mat, looking right in front. Now take your fingertips out wide outside of the mat and look over your right shoulder and then over left shoulder. And then head back to center, lift your chest slightly up, breathe and lower chest down, exhale. Inhale, lift the chest up and breathe. And exhale, push through and find your down dog. Take your left foot into lizard, front of the mat. And rock yourself a little bit here as well, back and forth. And prepare to twist, taking left arm all the way up to sky, breathing nicely in the side of body. Place your hand back down. Come into plank. And we're going to be taking a side plank, right arm up to sky, and then lifting the top leg slightly off just to see how that feels. Nice. Come back to your plank, taking side plank on the other side, left arm up to sky, and lifting that top leg slightly off just for a sec. Nice. Place it back down, find your plank, and then walk yourself to the front of the mat. Coming into ragdoll, grabbing hold of the elbows, letting your head and upper body just hang, micro bend in the knees. Come into half lift. And from there we'll be taking a twist, right hand on floor, left arm on your hip, bending right knee. And twist on the other side, left arm on mat, right hand on your hip, bending left knee. Place everything back down. Rise up to standing, and we're going to be taking a nice deep yogi squat malasana. So lengthening through crown of head and then coming into your deep squat. Feet are nice and wide. Breathing into the hips here. Enjoying this strong pose. And slowly come back to standing. Slide your hands under your feet for gorilla pose. You can bend the knees. And slowly come up to standing and then make your way into a sitting position on your mat. And then all the way down, laying flat back. Take your legs up into chest and hold your knees or legs, whatever feels good to you, and start to move them in small circle motions, maybe one knee or one leg and then the other. Take any movement that feels good to you. If you want to extend the legs or keep them bent. No judgment. We're not trying to control here. We're just moving those legs in whatever way feels good. You might want to take a happy baby. And gently releasing this pose, extending, straightening your legs on the mat. Take a big, nice body stretch, arms overhead. And you can also take a twist if that feels good, just any movement before our relaxation, our shavasana. Maybe twisting the body to one side and then the other. And when you are ready, come into your relaxation pose, Shavasana. Arms are close to your body, palms facing up. The legs and feet are extended flat and heavy. Space between the ankles. And your face is soft. Unclench your jaw. And just without any judgment or need to move or change your alignment, just observe perhaps how your shoulder blades feel. Is one more anchored and pressing into your mat than the other? And how do your hips feel? Do they feel leveled and aligned? Or do they perhaps not? And that's okay. And what about your legs and the heels? Just breathing into your body and noticing your actual bones and the muscles and the joints, just how everything seems to be right now in your body. And just sending love throughout your whole self. And start to breathe a little bit deeper now. Inhaling through nose and exhaling through mouth a couple of times. And when you're ready, start to just move a little bit your fingers and your toes, keeping your eyes closed, just bringing movement into the body. And then eventually, in your own time, still with your eyes closed, just coming up to a seated position on your mat to close this session together. Bringing the hands in prayer and then rubbing the hands, rub to create heat. Place them on your face wherever they land, maybe on the face or on your neck or on the shoulders. Give thanks to your beautiful body for everything it does for you. Thank you so much for practicing today. I hope you enjoyed this session, and I will see you next time.